This video is presented by EA Game Changers. I'd like to shout out EA for giving me the opportunity to capture some exclusive Madden 21 content for all of you savages. Let's get into the video. What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome to my channel. A lot of you guys already know what's up. Some of you guys might be viewing me for the first time. This is our first Madden 21 video. Awesome, man. It's awesome. I've been grinding for like 10 years now. Get these opportunities, it definitely means a lot. And for everyone that's been with me through the good times and the bad, I appreciate you for sticking through. And now that we're here in Madden 21, there is one mode that me, at my core, I was a massive NFL Street fan when it was a thing. The original one I played with my older brother on Xbox. NFL Street 2 on PlayStation 2 might be in like my top 25 most played games ever. I still have it hooked up in the rec room. Every now and again, me and my buddies were over having beers and stuff. We'll plug that game in and just have a blast. The fact that the yard has kind of encapsulated that NFL Street aesthetics, the arcade, the over-the-top, the customization. It's a spin on backyard football. It is easily the mode that I am most excited for here in Madden 21, and I'm excited to get into it today. I've already kind of just done the tutorial, getting used to it. I've played it on mobile. I'm not a mobile guy, but if you play Madden Mobile 21, the yard, it's called the Yard Underground. Your progression from that mobile game will transfer over onto console or PC. It's all linked through your EA account, which is pretty dope. I think there's going to be like exclusive cosmetics that you can only get on mobile and vice versa on console. So it's cool that that's kind of intertwined. And I had an idea about the yard from the mobile game, but once you get into console, it's just an entirely different beast. So let's get into it. But before we do, gotta do the YouTuber jargon. Subscribe if it's your first time stopping by. We're on our way to 150,000. Madden 21 season's gonna be as good as we can possibly make it. I definitely want you guys along for the ride if it's your first time stopping by. And the old likes help. 1,000 likes on this video, 15, I don't know. We'll start at 1,000. It's very small to get for that Madden 21 hype. I'd appreciate it. Helps me out in the old YouTube algorithm. But that being said, finally, let's get into the yard. So when you get into the game, when you first load up Madden 21, you're gonna be prompted to create your avatar. Now, this is, obviously it's like an early release of the game. This is not going to be my main game and things aren't going to carry over. So I'm not going to go super crazy. Plus I am going to be playing on PC until next gen. Once next gen comes out, I will be on Xbox. Unfortunately, there's no crossplay, but once I get on Xbox, this thing's all about getting in a squad and taking on other squads. I will be there. So definitely keep an eye out for that. I will want to be playing with some of you guys. But for our character here, we'll just go another member of the Mullins family. We'll make Tyson, which is my son's first name, and we'll just make Tyson Mullins. Obviously, there's only one clear option for our number. We'll be 6'2", 225, just a standard build. Hometown, I just put town. You know what's a good hometown? It's probably the hometown that's, my staple for when I have to make the hometown. Because I mean, does it ever really matter what your hometown is? But I like keeping a little bit of mystery here. So oh Jesus, come on, learn how to spell. There, we're gonna be from parts unknown. I like that little bit of mystery. It's like a little bit of like a wrestling trope, but we're gonna be from parts unknown. Our appearance again, I mean, I'll tell you right now, I was impressed with the amount of customization options. Usually, for me as primarily a franchise YouTuber, almost exclusively a franchise YouTuber, when you're creating your job classes and all that stuff, there's only so many faces that you can have. This is much more in line with like the face of franchise level of customization, which is definitely a big plus. But I'm not gonna go crazy into trying to make it look like me or make it look like someone specifically. But if that's your thing, if you want to try to, as close as humanly possible, create yourself or just create someone that's ridiculously over the top, or anything in between, you have a solid suite to do so and to make your guy. But we're just gonna, keep our guy as is here. We got a little bit of the Joe Exotic handlebar mustache. You have a nice little Gillette hair zone. I mean, obviously with my hair, I don't like hair, so we're gonna go with the nice little buzz cut. But you have some options there for your hair, and you got the handlebar. You got all these couple. I would love a little bit more in terms of beards. You got the nice little like highway trooper type mustache. You need a beard. You need like a heavy beard. But I mean, there's more than enough customization options here. Obviously, I'll always be a guy that sides on like there should be like infinity customization options. Make it somewhat similar to like some of the old wrestling games where you literally would have like 100+ different hairstyles. But this is a good start, and obviously there's room to continually add more options. And you have this little XY graph thing, so you can kind of make your guy thick or not. You want your guy to be a thick boy? You wanted to be scrawny, anything in between pencil neck geek or jack thick boy, you can do it. So I'm happy with our guy's build there. He looks solid. We have our info. You have these abilities. One thing that's interesting, like obviously these are your X Factor abilities, superstar abilities, these are stuff that you can earn. But one thing I did notice, and I'll tell you right now, I have not loaded up Face of the Franchise yet, but that will be coming very, very soon. As you can see here, Bulldozer, for example, and you see this with a couple other abilities, it says it's locked. Play Face of the Franchise or the Yard to unlock. So these, is your guy intertwined? Is it linked? You know what I'm saying? Is your avatar in Face of Franchise? Like, can I be my avatar? That's something that I probably should have done behind the scenes and figured it out, but either way, your abilities are here. Customization is definitely there. I'm not a big microtransaction guy. That's why I stay away from the Madden Ultimate Team modes. But if the Yard, if it's gonna be as fun as this initial impression, if they drop some dope customization, some dope gear, I'm probably gonna link it up. So we have your home and away uniforms. Kind of looking here. We'll start with the headgear, work our way down. Obviously for your helmets, you can pretty much pick your base helmet if you want to be the Yard, if you want to be your favorite NFL team. We can look at our face mask. Like I said, we got some money here. So we got the visors. There's some obviously I think they're only gonna add more options for you guys to be able to potentially add. We got glitch. I don't know why you'd want that. Hard to see. Oh, this one's money though. Look at this one. You get the, I don't know, that's a lion. I assume it's cat quick. We're gonna purchase that one. What else do we have? Melt guards. How long have we been asking for melt guards? Finally through the Yard. That's very small vocal equipment based Madden complainer. You got melt guards. That's cool. Finally in the game. I mean, again, anytime we talk about customization, I am always gonna be a guy that pounds the table for the most customization humanly possible. But here are our mouth guards. I probably am gonna go with that gold one. Oh, we're definitely gonna go with the crazy one. Let's go with this one. Yeah. I don't wanna go old school. Maybe get some breathing strips, you know? You can get the breathing strip, you can get the Nelly. Not the Nelly Aguilar, but like the Nelly hip hop artist. You guys remember that guy? Hot in Here. You know, Saint Lunatics, all those dudes. Let's see what else we got though. Torso. So you go with all your jerseys here, NFL jerseys, pick your favorite team, or you get into obviously the heavy customization jersey. We have the glitch jersey. Okay, first I'm going with the roll though. The rolled up jersey. That's kind of where I want to be. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. 10K, don't care. I'm getting that Joe Exotic look. It's 2020, everything Joe Exotic. All right, you can also customize like what you want your jersey to look like. Obviously, I'm going with the rolled jersey, the crop top, show off what we've been working off all off season. We have your undershirts. Don't really want to go undershirt. If you're going like this, you want to be primal. You want to be free. You don't want those restrictions. You can pick your pads. You can go small, medium, large. One thing I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't go with like, those are kind of close, but like the Michael Bennett pads, the ones that like barely look like he's wearing anything, they probably could add those. We'll go extra large. Get those Mike Allstott level pads. And then the last customization option for the torso is you can get the back plate, your back plate going, and we're clearly going with that one. Nothing really goes with the aesthetic that we're building. Like there's nothing here that's really that gold. Like maybe that EA one would work, but just cause, why not, right? We'll get the little bit of riffraff here, the purple and the yellow. So we're going through some of the arm upgrades. You can get your sleeves, you can get, it's by your arm. So you can have like, different styles on your left and right arm. Same with gloves. Not a whole lot of options. Again, they're clearly gonna add more customization options as the game progresses. But for what we're building here, the Joe Exotic, there's nothing that really complements it. So we're just gonna go old school, like we're playing football in the 1940s. We'll just get the Chimera tape on the back of the arms to protect turf burn. You don't want to be getting that. No one wants to be dealing with that, but we're good with the hands. Now working on the lower body, you could straight up just go underwear. Pair of nut huggers, by all means, be out there exposed. You have your option to pick your favorite NFL teams, bottom jersey. I mean, let's see what we got here. These are a little bit more locked. Anything that's locked, you get it based upon your rank, and obviously I just haven't had enough time to really dive in and play. But let's see what we got for some crazier pants. I definitely like stuff that accentuates my guy's strengths, in the lower regions, the loins and stuff like that. So let's just, come on, we got something that goes well. There's not a whole lot here, but we gotta get more gear. We can't just be going out here with black shorts, black underwear. right? Oh, right there. I think that's what we're looking for. But they have it for the home and away. We'll definitely get these ones, the cheetah. It's definitely what I'm going for. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about what you're going for your guy. I recommend trying to keep it somewhat unison. All right, where are the cleats? I mean, obviously, you gotta have a good pair of shoes on, right? Good pair of shoes on. So trying to go with our style. Obviously, there's a whole lot of different ones that we haven't even touched for unlocking. But these ones look, there's a little bit of cheetah, clearly staying with the build that we're working on. It's what we want to go for. That's not cheap though, man. Almost 8,000 credits. You kidding me? Burning a hole in my pocket. I gotta be spending it, man. I gotta be spending it. Now, see, here's where they got something wrong on the socks. Different types of heights and stuff. You need to be able to double up. You got a brand new pair of cleats. Everyone knows, rookie mistake. You get a brand new pair of cleats. You gotta wear 2 pairs of socks so you don't get blisters. And I'm not seeing that option. That's probably my first big gripe. And I'm not even like a huge sock guy, but we'll just keep them normal length. Normal length, you don't gotta be too crazy. You can look at getting some tape here. You can get some I mean, why would you want that? They're covering up the shoes. We're good. All right, so our guy is customized. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. This is what we were going for. So we now have our home, flexing on them, and away uniforms ready. The custom, oh my God, look at those. Those spandex, those are what we call performance spandex, okay? +5 speed, all right? Now that we have all that, that's, you know, the customization is done, which is definitely one of the funner parts of the yard. So when you start the yard, you get 3 options right off the bat, basically the 2 ways to play and a way to check out your prototypes. You either play versus CPU or head-to-head. For me, you know, aesthetically, this is kind of similar to what Madden 20 did with Superstar KO, but a big reason why I didn't want to play Superstar KO is that it was all PvP. I like versus the computer. It's just my style of play, but I like the fact that they gave you options and choices. But before we do that, prototypes. Prototypes are basically, you play 2 positions. You're a 2-way player in the yard. So as you can see, we have scrambling quarterback with his truz. Each one of these prototypes is represented by, obviously, you know, what player in the NFL is closely resembled. So we have your power quarterback, Josh Allen. We got OBJ for the receiver, as well as Julio Jones, Raxzilla. You got a possession receiver. You want to be that. Obviously, it's like Mike Thomas or the lockdown corner. We have Stephon Gilmore, jacked up like Jamal Adams. We have Fast Cat like Christian McCaffrey, the magician like Saquon Barkley. Ray Lewis, brick wall, power linebacker. We have the blanket linebacker, which is Bobby Wagner. Manimal, tight end. I think that's Mark Andrews. And then we have Zeus, tight end, which is Kelsey. So basically, if you pick a quarterback, I'm pretty sure if you play quarterback, you're going to also be a safety. If you pick running back, you're also going to be linebacker. If you pick slot wide receiver, you're going to be a slot corner. And I'm not sure. I think tight end is linebacker as well, maybe. But those are your different prototypes. I did the tutorial. Obviously, when you're playing this, you probably, you know, scrambling quarterback might be the most fun avenue, but it's all about different play styles. Like me personally, once I actually get my own The Yard player going on PC, I might be a running back, all honesty. But I feel like quarterback could be the most exciting. But I know a lot of people are going to be doing The Yard. Maybe a lot of people are going to be in quarterback, so it might be a little bit more unique if I am a running back. I don't know. But for these are your different prototypes, and it gives you an idea. As you can see, you earn skill points. You know, this is exactly like what I want in a football game, man. Skill trees and stuff like that. It all kind of comes back to like the old NCAA, you know, your coaching carousel, your skill trees stuff. I like that. That's what I look for in a game. And the fact that you get a little bit of that in the yard is, you know, it's getting some bonus point scoring from me. I think it's really cool. Really well done. So we're gonna go into the yard here. We are just gonna be playing versus the computer right now. You get at different locations. I've already done the tryouts, which is kind of a little bit of a skill trainer gets you, it's your tutorial. It's pretty much your tutorial. But what we can see actually in the top right corner there, it says season. So the fact that there's going to be seasons in the yard, I think that's kind of cool. I feel like, you know, it'll be probably kind of similar to like Call of Duty, where every, you know, new season you get a bunch of new customization options, maybe new abilities, probably more arenas, maybe more NFL players come into play, kind of like Superstar KO, where they'd constantly be adding new characters into that world. I feel like that's probably what they're going to be doing here in the yard, which is exactly what they need. They need to continue to support this mode throughout the Madden 21 life cycle. But let's pick what we want to do. Miami Port is the, you know, scenario that you're playing in on mobile, so I'm familiar with that. You have Lambeau Tailgate, which is outside Lambeau Field. FOB Nico, which I think's a military base. And then you have the Brandenburg Festival. Germany probably. I feel like I like the aesthetics of Miami Port. I think Miami Port's gonna go better with what we're wearing and what we're geared up for. So let's get into that. So when you pick Miami Port, you get your events. You have the party, the after party, or the after party. And as you can see, it pretty much tells you what you're gonna be getting into. You know, there's the rules here, first and goal, pass rush timer. There's steamboats. You'll see that in just a second. There are steamboats in this game. You have college overtime rules, which is great. So you can see the different rewards that you're going to be able to get based upon the Miami Port. Each different area and location has their own rewards tied into it. So, you know, obviously you're probably going to get them all done at some point, but that could probably be maybe a deciding factor for what you're going to be trying to, at least the order. Go with what one you think aesthetically pleases you the most. I guess might as well look at the different rewards per city and location here. So we got, ooh, this one here actually is a little bit more up my style. Got a little bit of a snake skin going on. We have vintage Vince, cool. Obviously Vince Lombardi, that's probably why. What do we got at Nico? I'm gonna assume probably heavy on the camo. Some of them aren't loading properly, but yeah, it is heavy on the camouflage. And then the rewards that we get at the Brandenburg Festival. I don't even know what you could have here. It is definitely in Germany. If you're a German football fan, this one might be for you. Got the lederhosen gear. That's, you know, again, it is what it is. But I like this kind of stuff. I like this gimmicky. You know, people like think it's, you know, it's arcadey, it's too over the. I like that stuff. But we'll go Miami Port. We'll go Miami Port, and we'll just keep it simple. We'll go for a party. All right, select your position. So this is like I was saying, you're tied. You're basically a two-way play. You have quarterback, safety, middle linebacker, and center. Wide receiver 1, corner 1. Wide receiver 2, corner 2. Slots, which would be slot, corner, slot, wide receiver. Running back, we'll go quarterback, safety. That's probably going to be like the best way to get easy gameplay and kind of show you what's going on here in the yard. All right, assembling our team. So for this, while I'm playing offline, it's just all players. So we got Miles Jack, Jalen Ramsey, AJ Boye, Mike Evans, and I think Josh Allen, like Jags Josh Allen. I hope so, because I don't want the other Josh Allen. I don't need a quarterback controversy in my first The Yard gameplay, you know? Don't want that looming over my head. Okay. Ooh, Tua? Am I seeing some of my opponents? They got Tua, okay. One thing I did notice, I don't know if this is like, it's clearly by design. I kind of like having some sort of uniform. Everyone's kind of wearing their own thing. I would kind of like if generally we're all wearing the same jersey, but I mean, to each their own. I guess that kind of kills a little bit of the creativity. Because when you play with other people, everyone just wants to wear what they've been purchasing, what they've been grinding to unlock. And you want to, you know, express yourself. You know, that's a 2020 thing. People want to express themselves. But let's keep playing here. Can't blitz. We got steamboats. Bring the pain. Bring the pain. Sack, baby. Let's get up with our celebration here. I need to get some cat celebrations, but we're in the zone, which is good. Oh, no coverage again. I think it's Stephon Diggs. One-on-one with Stephon Diggs. Get out of here. Get that out of here. All right, we're on offense here. Oh, boy. I mean, would it be one of my gameplays without starting with a nice slant pass off the get-go here? Let's see. Who wants it? Mike Evans, Big Mike. Let's go. Just take it to the house. Just take it to the house. First play. It's a touchdown. It's what I do. It's what I do. All right, extra point. So you get different options here. You can go for a 1-point conversion. We start on the 5-yard line. A 2-point conversion. We start on the 10-yard line. Or a 3-point conversion starting on the 20-yard line. Obviously, you go big or go home. Let's get some trick plays going on here. Get a trick play. We'll go lightning. Watch this. Let's see if Jalen Ramsey can get a 3-point conversion. Oh, my team is sick. So you can see it's kind of like, well, you see the drives at the top of the scoreboard. Everyone gets 3 drives, score the most points in your 3 drives. And I definitely think a lot of strategy in this game. Oh, give me that. Give me that ball. A lot of strategy in this game will probably come down to if you're going for a 1-point, 2-point, or 3-point conversion. That could make or break it. As you can see, we just got an interception and we got a point. You get scores for, it's almost like pink slips. Are you kidding me? Pink slips and the inspiration for Superstar KO, and now pink slips scoring in the yard. I gotta get on payroll. So I can see for the playbook right now, I don't know if the playbooks are gonna open up, but there's no like run plays. So I don't know if you're a run, like, why would you want to be a running back if there's no run plays? Either way, you do get the NFL street style of it's 4 downs. You basically have 4 downs to try to get in there and do your thing. We'll go Mike Evans here. Can you go no huddle? Can you go no huddle in the yard? You know, keep them on their toes. It's Tua Tagovailoa making the tackle there. We'll go volcano. Let's see, we got AJ Boye and Mike. We'll try to get this big Mike. Obviously, he's should be our main target when we can't. Too easy. Just gets way too easy to get separation. I don't know who that is. 11. Tyler Lockett, DK, one of the two. Either way, so this is a rout. We'll keep going. We'll keep going with 3 points. You know, I got to get here. I'm going to become, honestly, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think I'm going to become the #1 player in the world at the yard. I don't think there's any other way that this, like, look at that. I don't think there's any other way that I'm not going to become the greatest the yard player in Madden 21 history. Give me that. I'm literally the greatest player of all time. Just don't put me against another user. I'll get smoked. Let's get Jalen Ramsey on the verts. He gone. David Njoku doesn't stand a chance in coverage. Jalen Ramsey. Got the money pants on. I kind of want those pants. I like those pants. That's clearly why he was picked for my team. Who wants it? What? It's what I do. It's what I do. Been here a long time. 10 years. Almost 10 years on YouTube. You don't know by now. It's what I do. Oh, as he's getting sacked, throws a Tim Tebow duck in the air, and still Mike Evans finds a way to come down. Very reminiscent of Mike Evans bailing out Johnny Manziel at Texas A&M. He's doing that for us here in the yard. Mike Evans is your player of the game. 111 rec yards, 2 touchdowns. We look like we're related. It's awesome. Everything's good. Everything's all good in the hood. All right, so you get scores. I'm not, again, this is not where I'm like 100% sure what this all truly means, but clearly, you know, it's helping us out on our prototypes and leveling that up. XP, I'm not, it's the qualifying that I'm not exactly sure 100% how that works. But all I know is that we put up a big number. We just put up a big number. That's what I do. Honestly, I'm not here to be the guide tutorial on exactly how to do this. But what I am here is just to put up big numbers. I'm here to put up big numbers and let them speak for themselves. So as you can see, everything is kind of adding its way up, I suppose. We got the 300 points from the tryouts. We got our 8,500 from the port. I guess it's just your season rank. It is probably going to be ultimately tied back into rewards, end of season rewards. And I do think going with that season model is probably ideal for the yard. So that's basically the yard. You're kind of going to wrap it up there. I mean, there's only so much I could do. This stuff's going to be wiped clean. And when I actually get Madden 21, I'm going to be on PC. So whatever few small you guys that actually play Madden on PC, hit me up, man. I'm going to be playing the yard. I'm going to be looking for squads. And then eventually, once the new Xbox comes out, I will be obviously coming back there and playing on that. But I mean, generally, first impressions for the yard, it's everything that I don't want to say it's everything I was expecting. It's everything that I was looking for in a mode that's not 100% NFL Street, but is pretty damn close. I'm a fan. It's definitely going to be a mode that I'm going to play throughout the life cycle of Madden 21. It's going to go right in there with the Lions franchise. Going to go right in there with the rebuilds. Because, I mean, it's one of those things where at the end of the day, I was an NFL Street fan. There was a point in time that, like, NFL Street was my game. I like the NFL Street games more than probably even the base Madden game. So now that we got a little bit of taste of that here in Madden 21, that's nothing but positive. So let me know what you guys think from your initial impressions of the yard. Will you be playing the yard on your own consoles? Do you want to play the yard with me? Let me know. Give me some of your origin IDs if you are on PC, or add me up on Xbox. You can see the game tag, all that stuff, and I'll play with you guys whenever I am on. But I'm sold on the yard, man. It's an awesome mode, and I think the sky's the limit for it. But that does it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching Madden 21 season. We're going to make it as good as we possibly can here on the channel. So if you are stopping by for the very first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're working real hard trying to get to 150, maybe even try to get to 200,000 during the Madden 21 season. Those are lofty goals, but you guys are digging the content. I'm enjoying it. We can hit it in no time. Smash that like button. Likes help the video in the old YouTube algorithm. I'll appreciate it. You know, your old boy C4 getting some of that exclusive content. If you're happy for me, some of you guys have been riding and dying with me for a very, very long time. The likes help, and I appreciate it. But that does it for me today. We'll be back with more Madden 21 content, probably, I don't know when, very soon. And until that time, it's C4, saying peace